So you're thinking about opening a modular nursery but want to know more about it? Well, you've come to the right place. In this video, we'll go over what a modular nursery is and give you all the information that you need to decide whether opening a modular nursery is the right thing for you. But first, welcome to the channel. Welcome to the channel Open Nursery with myself, Kurt Liania, where I support you to open, run and grow your own nursery. This channel was set up to help support you in your dream of opening your own nursery. So if this is your first time here, make sure you subscribe. I post regular videos helping you to achieve this dream, from the 7 steps to open your own nursery to 6 mistakes you should avoid when doing so. There's lots here on the channel to help support you in your goals. Modular nursery is something that many people have asked me since I first started the channel. It was actually one of the first questions I got asked. So I finally got around to doing a video about it. And we'll start off by answering the obvious question, what is a modular nursery? Modular nurseries are essentially buildings that are created specifically for a nursery. The structure and all its utilities are usually created off-site and then assembled where you want the nursery to be. So this could be on a land that you purchased, or which is more common, on a school premises or at a children's centre. They are typically cheaper and more efficient than usual construction methods and can be built to your specific requirements. Modular nurseries can be temporary too, so you could install one whilst, for example, you're getting works done to your building, or it can be a permanent fixture where you use it as your main building. So why choose a modular nursery building? One of the biggest benefits is that unlike purchasing the property or renting the building, you have much greater scope to adapt and customize the building to your specific needs. You can state the size of the building that you want, making it much easier to work around the nursery building ratios, as you can create the building for the exact number of children that you want. You can also customize the play area so you can create your dream nursery, from customizing the toilet facilities to creating your own wet play areas. There's so much you can do. They really allow you to be inventive with your space, which purchasing an existing building doesn't allow you to the same extent. You get to work with the architecture and share your dreams with them and see what can be made into reality. Adding on to this, as you can create your own space, it can also help to support children that you may have that have SEN or disabilities. You can make the building fully accessible for the needs of all children, as well as creating a great stimulating sensory environment to help create a well-rounded learning environment. Modular nurseries are also quick and easy to construct, and they usually just take a few months to complete. Plus they are usually environmentally friendly too, both in the production process and whilst actually running your nursery too, with most being built with sustainable materials and processes, and generally using less energy once it is up and running compared to more traditional buildings, which can help you save money with your running costs once you're open. So what other things do you need to consider when thinking about getting a modular nursery? Planning permission. Before going ahead and installing a modular nursery, you will need to get planning permission from your local authority. Before actually purchasing your modular building, it is important to check with your local authority about the necessary planning permission for installing a temporary or permanent structure on your premises. It's important that you have a plan that meets all local regulations and planning laws. On average, receiving planning permission can take anywhere from 8 to 12 weeks, and this needs to be confirmed before any building works takes place. So make sure you've considered this too. How long do modular buildings last? They don't generally last as long as permanent fixtures, though a well-designed modular building can last for up to 20 years, though things like adverse weather can cause more wear and tear to the building. So it's important that you try to maintain the building as good as possible. How do you do this? To help extend the lifespan of your modular nursery building, you will need to maintain certain aspects of it. Typical maintenance would include cleaning the exterior, roof inspections, gutter maintenance, as well as other typical maintenance that you'd expect in a traditional building. The big question is, how much do modular nurseries cost? Many things will determine the cost of a modular nursery building, so it's difficult to answer this question, as modular nursery buildings are created to your specific requirements. Costs can also vary differently from one company to another. The important thing when looking at your costs is to shop around. Get a quote from a number of different manufacturers for your requirements. If you do want to save on the cost of installing one, you could consider purchasing a refurbished modular nursery. These are ones that have been sold on and are used. I did some research on this and you can get used modular nurseries from around £60,000. But obviously this will still be dependent on the size and can go up to well over 100,000. And finally, where do you find these modular nursery buildings? There are many companies that offer modular nursery buildings, and a quick Google search will provide you with the best ones in your area. Just make sure you check out their reviews with regards to lead times and the actual quality of the finished product. For example, how long they last and how easy it is to maintain. And as I mentioned earlier, do a quote with a few different ones so you can get the best price and the best quality for your specific needs. But that's modular nurseries in a nutshell. I hope you found this video useful. If you have, make sure you hit that like button. And I have two things that I want you to do next. Firstly, check out this video that's on the screen now that YouTube thinks that you will find useful. And secondly, I know that you have plans to open your own nursery, so check out this free starter guide showing you how to do so. Just click the link that should come on the screen now to begin learning. I look forward to supporting you. God bless.